Yo, wait, before we start, I just want to say thank you so much for 100 subscribers. We've only been at it for a month, and I just want to make sure that every single person that's watching this video and watching previous videos and more videos in the future, that you guys are at least getting good content and not some rundown second mole information from a PDF. You guys are literally learning new material, things that you probably will not be hearing from other people, especially what I'm going to be teaching you today. You guys have not heard somewhere else. So please take your time, watch some videos, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. You are about to see the John Wick of candle patterns that call the market reversals before the market even knows it's reversing. It's called a zero candle. And no one is teaching you this because they don't even know it exists. Today, you're going to learn how to read price on the perspective of candles. To simply put it, what is the lowest and the highest candle of this manipulation range in red? Be these two candles. Candle science teaches us that if we have a breakout of a candle's edge within 3 candles, it helps us identify lower time frame trend for the time frame that the breakout happened. So we had a candle break within 3 candles above this original low. Okay. Price went bullish. We then had a break below this candle. See, we haven't broken any candle until this point. Within 3 candles, and then price went bearish. Now the issue is, you're going to start drawing every single candle and hope that it's that low and the high. That's not really what we're trying to do. We're trying to use this specifically only on an entry model that is reacting from an area of interest. So we have the New York AM MCR to our left. And then inside of that, we have a nano range, which is a 6 candle range at the start of MCR. That's the one highlighted in white. We have the normal MCR high and low with these lines. And then we have the manipulation from 9:30 till 10:02, which is going to give us a range. And this is pretty much going to include that 10 o'clock news. It's going to include the 9:30 manipulation from the open of the market. And then whatever news is inside of that, we're going to keep in manipulation and only trade once we get outside. So price draws back into the nano range. But if we look to the left of that, we see this little drop. Okay, that is a 15-minute wake up. So price pulls back down into a 15-minute wake up inside of New York AM, MCR, inside of nano range. And then also, what do we get at the lowest point? So we're not trading until we create the lowest point where a candle breaks above within 3 candles. So if you were only looking at these areas of interest, hoping for a buy, how quick is that going to give you an entry rather than drawing a fair value gap, hoping for a reaction, rather than a moving average that you have to retouch above here and then get closed below? And specifically with our entry model, we're doing 18 ticks. How quick is that 18 ticks going to give it to you? Because we took it to the 1800 line, which was just above. And that was the trade of yesterday. This was caught live with our members. Let's look at a previous example of New York AM MCR. Let's get our high and our low from our manipulation range. We can also highlight the wick gaps at the top, the premium and discount wick gaps. This is where price is going to draw towards, react from, confirm on. We also have our MCR to the left, and then we have the nano MCR, which is a 6 candle range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the high and the low, that gives us this gray box. And then on top of that, we have the opening line of New York AM. Okay, let's see how we could have analyzed this. Price went and closed above New York AM MCR with a candle closure, like a candle body. Price then drew back into the discount of that MCR. So let's highlight that. We then had a candle count confirmation. In one candle, price decided to close bullish, engulfed previous candles, traded out of the nano range and away from the true open. Okay, so that's already a really good confluence for you to decide to go for a long. We're not waiting for a reaction or anything. We're just getting into the trade from a previous candle closure. But now you're not sure you want to enter. That's okay. We're then going to have to wait for a confirmation above one of these two edges. We get one above right here. Price is going to draw back to this manipulation. And if it doesn't, it's okay. But with certainty, probably like 80% of the time, it's going to draw back into that manipulation. So don't necessarily straight up go for the buy once it breaks out. It's not really good conscience. It could work out to your favor, but it doesn't necessarily do that always. So always wait for that reaction back into the range and then try and trade out of it. Okay. So if you know you're supposed to trade out of it, we're looking for the lowest point of whatever is going to come down. Every single candle, we go and draw a high and a low, high and a low, high and a low. And then all of a sudden, this being the lowest candle, how many candles did it take for us to close above it? 2. We go 18 ticks, 3 risk to reward. It's going to be the easiest trades you guys can catch. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to learn more about this model and how we trade, please join our Discord. It is all free. We have 400 other members in there that are trading MCR. So it will be wonderful to see the server grow. But I'll see you guys very, very soon.